Hello, my dear friend. I am so glad you are here with me today. I know that sometimes life feels heavy, especially when it comes to money. You might be feeling worried, unsure, or even frustrated, wondering how things will get better. Please know you are not alone. Many of us have felt this way, standing at a place where we hope for more, but aren't sure how to reach it. I want you to take a deep breath with me. Right now, in this moment, you've already taken a beautiful step toward change by opening your heart and mind to a new way of thinking. You see, the world has taught us to believe that money is something hard to get, something outside of us, controlled by luck or circumstances. But I'm here to remind you that true abundance doesn't start in your bank account. It starts within you. It begins with the thoughts you think and the beliefs you hold about yourself and about life. When we shift those thoughts, even just a little, we open the door for miracles to walk in. Imagine for a moment that life is always trying to support you, that the universe is always saying yes to what you believe. If you believe that money is scarce, life will agree. But if you believe that money flows easily to you, life will agree with that too. I know this may sound simple, but the most powerful truths often are. Right now, I want you to gently tell yourself, I am open to receiving all the wealth life offers me. Say it softly, with kindness, as if you are comforting a dear friend. Because you are. You are comforting yourself, and you deserve that love. Each time you speak words like these, you are planting seeds in the garden of your mind. These seeds will grow into experiences of abundance if you water them with care and patience. There is nothing you need to force, just a willingness to believe that good things are possible for you. I want you to know that money is simply energy, and energy responds to your thoughts and feelings. When you welcome the idea that you are worthy of receiving, you begin to attract opportunities, ideas, and blessings that you may not have noticed before. This is not magic in the way fairy tales describe it. It is the natural way life works when we align our thinking with love, trust, and openness. So as we continue this journey together, I invite you to release any tension you're holding in your body. Relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and let your heart soften. You are safe here. You are supported. And you are beginning a beautiful path toward allowing your money to multiply, not by chasing it, but by welcoming it. Remember, it all starts with a simple, gentle thought. I am open to receiving all the wealth life offers me. Keep this thought close and watch how life begins to respond. So many people believe that abundance is something far away, something reserved for a lucky few. But abundance isn't a prize that only special people get to win. It's a natural part of life, like the air we breathe or the sunlight that warms our skin. The truth is, abundance begins in your mind, long before it ever shows up in your hands. Every thought you think is like a little seed. When you think thoughts of lack, fear, or doubt, you plant seeds that grow into experiences of struggle. But when you think thoughts of prosperity, ease, and trust, you plant seeds that bloom into opportunities, blessings, and financial flow. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden. You wouldn't plant weeds and expect roses to grow. In the same way, you can't fill your mind with worries about not having enough and expect abundance to appear. The garden of your mind needs nurturing, love, and the right kind of thoughts to flourish. It's easy to fall into the habit of thinking, I never have enough, or money is so hard to come by. These thoughts might feel true because you've thought them for so long. But just because a thought feels familiar doesn't mean it's helpful or true. You have the power to choose new thoughts, thoughts that support the life you want to create. Start by gently telling yourself, every thought I think is creating my future prosperity. This is not about pretending or ignoring reality. It's about understanding that your reality begins with what you believe. When you shift your beliefs, your outer world starts to shift too. You don't have to control everything around you. You only need to tend to your inner world with kindness and care. Think of abundance as a river that is always flowing. When you align your thoughts with trust and openness, you step into that river and allow it to carry you. You don't have to push or struggle against the current. You simply allow yourself to be supported by the natural flow of life. Each time you catch yourself thinking a thought of lack, don't be harsh with yourself. Just notice it and gently choose a better feeling thought. You might say, I am learning to think in ways that welcome prosperity. This small shift in thinking, practiced daily, can open doors where you once saw walls. Remember, your mind is powerful, and it is always working to create what you focus on. When you fill it with thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you send out a clear message to life that you are ready to receive. And life always responds. Trust that the seeds you plant today with your thoughts will grow into a future filled with more than enough. Many of us grew up hearing messages that made us believe money is difficult to have, or that wanting more is somehow wrong. These ideas settle deep inside, becoming silent rules that guide how we think and feel about wealth. Without even realizing it, we carry these beliefs into every decision, every hope, and every fear about money. But today, I want you to know that you have the power to change those old stories. You don't have to be tied to beliefs that no longer serve you. The first step is to notice them. Pay attention to the thoughts that come up when you think about money. Do you hear a voice saying, I'll never have enough, or I'm not good with money? If so, that's simply a sign that an old belief is playing in the background. There's no need to feel bad or blame yourself. These thoughts were learned, and anything learned can be unlearned with love and patience. One gentle way to begin releasing these limiting beliefs is through mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say, I release all fears and doubts about money. At first, it might feel strange or uncomfortable, but that's only because you're speaking a new truth, one that your mind is learning to accept. Each time you do this, you soften the grip of those old ideas and make space for new, empowering beliefs to grow. You can also take a few quiet moments each day to write down any negative thoughts you notice about money. Seeing them on paper helps you understand what's been guiding your feelings. Once they're written down, gently cross them out and write a new positive statement in their place, like, I am open to receiving abundance, or money flows to me easily. These simple practices are powerful because they bring awareness to what was once hidden and give you the chance to choose again. Remember, your beliefs are not set in stone. They are flexible, and they change as you grow. By choosing thoughts that align with trust, worthiness, and openness, you invite a new experience with money into your life. You don't have to know exactly how the money will come. Your job is only to clear the path by letting go of the fears and doubts that block it. As you continue to practice these gentle steps, you will begin to feel lighter, more hopeful, and more connected to the flow of prosperity that has always been available to you. Each time you affirm, "I release all fears and doubts about money," you are setting yourself free and welcoming a future where abundance is natural and effortless. So often we look outside of ourselves for signs that we deserve good things. We wait for someone to tell us we are worthy, or for life to prove it by giving us more money, success, or opportunities. But the truth is, everything begins with how we see ourselves. When you believe deep down that you are valuable, that you deserve happiness and abundance, life begins to reflect that belief in beautiful ways. Many people struggle with money not because they aren't capable, but because they carry a quiet feeling inside that says, "I'm not enough," or "I don't deserve to be wealthy." These thoughts can hide beneath the surface, but they influence everything. When you don't feel worthy, you might unknowingly push away opportunities or settle for less than you truly desire. I want you to understand that your worth has nothing to do with how much money you have right now. You were born worthy. You don't have to earn it. You simply need to remember it. When you start treating yourself with love, respect, and kindness, you send a message to life that you are ready to receive more. A simple way to build this sense of worthiness is by speaking to yourself with gentle, encouraging words. Each morning, look in the mirror and say, "I am worthy of financial success and joyful abundance." Even if part of you doubts it at first, keep saying it with love. Over time, your mind will begin to believe it, and you will notice a shift in how you feel and how life responds. Think of it like opening a window to let fresh air in. When you believe you are worthy, you open the window wide and abundance flows in naturally. You no longer have to chase after it or feel anxious about it. You simply allow it to come because you know in your heart that you deserve it. Every act of self-love, no matter how small, strengthens this belief. Whether it's taking time to rest, speaking kindly to yourself, or making choices that honor your well-being, these moments tell the universe, "I am ready to receive." And the universe always listens. So begin today by reminding yourself of your true worth. Let go of the old idea that you have to prove anything. You are enough exactly as you are. The more you embrace this truth, the more you will see your outer world change, bringing you the wealth and joy that have been waiting for you all along. There is a quiet magic that happens when we stop focusing on what we don't have and start noticing what we do. Gratitude has a special power to transform not just how we feel, but what we attract into our lives. When it comes to money, many people spend their days thinking about bills, debts, or what's missing. This kind of thinking creates a feeling of lack, and that feeling can quietly block the flow of abundance. But when you shift your attention to being thankful for the money you already have, even if it's just a little, you open the door for more to come in. Gratitude is like a magnet. The more you appreciate what you have, the more life gives you to appreciate. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. What matters is the feeling of genuine thankfulness. You might start by saying, "I am grateful for every dollar that comes my way." Say it when you find a coin on the street, when you receive your paycheck, or even when you pay for something,